so these are the ingredients we're going to be using today to make our sofrito. Sofrito in Spanish means sauteed, but we're not going to cook this. Before we cook this, this is called recaíto, which is all green stuff. Sofrito is the cooked one with the tomatoes and everything that come in a jar, that Goya one. But this is fresh. It is green. It's called recaíto. When we cook it, it's sofrito. The first thing we're going to use is, these are sweet peppers, ají dulce. I'm going to show you how they come. They come just like this. See, I didn't use this one. This one was bad. They come just like this. They come in different colors, from red to orange. This one has a little bit of purple in it. But these peppers are not spicy. They're a little bit sweet. If you cannot find these peppers, I think they're called cachucha peppers also, or ají dulce. You can use the sweet peppers. They're called mini sweet peppers, and you can find them in a bag at the produce store. Then garlic cloves. Just simple garlic cloves. I've just chopped the heads off and peeled them. This is a Cubanelle pepper. It's also called an Italian frying pepper, and it comes from green to orange, and also you can find it in red. If you cannot find the Cubanelle Italian frying pepper, of course you can use green or red bell peppers. The next is onion, just regular white onion. Now, this is cilantro. This is more available than the other one that I'm going to show you now. See, but we're going to use cilantro. And then the next is culantro, which is totally different. It's a long leaf, and it has like kind of like serrated edges. It is a cousin of the cilantro, but it tastes a little bit different. It is also called spiny cilantro, and you can find it, a lot of people have told me that you can find it in Asian supermarkets. They use this a lot too, so you can find it as spiny cilantro. And this is basically it. I'm going to show you what I do with this. Okay, so for the measurements, I have 3 small onions, white onions, only 3, or you can use 2 medium ones. I have 1 cup of garlic cloves. I have 1 bunch of the culantro or recao, which I triple washed and I cut off the ends. I'm not going to put everything in there. I have half a pound of the sweet peppers and 1 bunch of the cilantro and 2 of the green Cubanelle peppers, or like I said, you can use the green bell peppers. So all you do is, we're just going to layer it in here in the food processor, and we're going to mix it together until everything is mixed. Okay, so I just stopped it so you can see how it's going. It's all nice and green. And if you notice, I did not add any water, no olive oil, no salt, no oregano. I just want this to be as fresh as possible, as natural as possible, because you don't know, sometimes some recipes will call for no salt, so that's why I like to keep it just like that. See how beautiful it's looking? And this will make 1, I'll tell you in a bit how many cups this is, but I'm gonna finish up. So I finished processing it, and see how beautiful it looks. And I like to see this, the little chunks, see, of the garlic, of the onion, the cilantro. If you use a blender, oh beautiful. If you use a blender, it'll just liquefy it, and to me, you know, I prefer the chunkiness of this. So, I mean, there's no way about it. I said it was a small batch, but this is as little as you can make. What I like to do is to store it. I take a regular ice cube tray and I fill it up with the sofrito. And see how much liquid it has, and we did not add any water. This is just the natural liquid from the veggies that we put, especially the onion. So all we do is, we're going to fill up Look how beautiful that little chunk of pepper is there. So I'm going to link down below the original recipe if you want to make a big batch of the sofrito. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'm just concentrating on filling these. This will make about 3 or 4 of these ice cube trays. And of course you can store like a little jar in your fridge for at least a week. You can store it. So see, each one is 1 tablespoon. So if I'm making stewed beans, 1 can of stewed beans, I will use 2 of these cubes or 2 tablespoons. So for your freezer, not to catch, because if you put this right now in your freezer, your ice, everything will taste like sofrito. What I like to do is I have this very noisy plastic wrap, and I will triple wrap it. This is the cheap plug, the present seal. I will triple wrap it just like this, and I will freeze it. Then I will pop them out and put them in freezer bags. So remember, give this a thumbs up, and like I always say, buen provecho.